Now, where can we start today, other than Vampire? It's only 5 to 10. We were in the bottom car park because we've got a little bit of a tour later on. So we thought, oh, we're going to come to Vampire first rather than Dragon's Fury on this busy weekend day. And I have to say, at 5 to 10 it's open with a full train on. So they've opened it early for hotel guests, which is really good of them. And we're hoping we can walk on it. Now, it might mean we have to queue later for Fury. Yeah. Granted. But welcome to Chessington. It's due to be hot today. Doesn't look it yet, but it's going to be. Here we are. I'll take this for an early morning queue for Vampire. I still think this is the best station we have in the country. Now, I know people argue Wickerman and various others, but when this is on form, this station, it is stunning. Look at it. Atmosphere is incredible in here. Absolutely love Marcel. And of course we found out that he's not Phil Collins. After all the years people thought he was. He's an old cricketer from Two Swords. But wow, look at him. Okay, we're making quick progress. Where are we?
Probably on the broken screen.
Oh, that's awkward. I think we are on the broken screen. Well, that's annoying. We have just been on it, honest. We didn't just walk up the exit. It is walk on at the moment.
It is.
So we are trying to make as much progress as we can before it gets super busy, which means next is crop drop. Low capacity crop drop. It's good to get done first thing in the morning. I think once we've done crop drop, we can probably relax a bit. Now, Tiger Rock and Zufari now open at 11 o'clock, apart from the last 2 weeks of August. The timings I just don't understand, to be perfectly honest with you. But the last 2 weeks of August, it doesn't. So we can't do those yet. I'm quite used to Zufari and, yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah, short rides on Zufari. I'm quite used to that, but sadly, not until 11 o'clock. We decided we would Tiger Rock it early. It's supposed to be really hot this afternoon. It's supposed to reach 29 here around about 4 o'clock. As you can see,
We've got a little bit wet.
yeah, we've got a little bit. It's fresh. It's about 22 degrees at the moment, so it is fresh. And there were people spraying us on the drop. I mean, who pays £1 for that? Right, okay, following on from that, we are going to Toon Blaster, but Kurt's informed me they are now £2. I'm going to check them on the way round. Anyone that wants to pay £2 for 10 squirts at a boat, I mean, I was already soaked. It sort of reached my shoulder. It did reach you. It just sort of reached my shoulder. I was already soaked. £2.
I think it's gone up.
You gotta get a keyring for that in the shop.
I don't know if it's done.
Okay, it's a happy medium. It used to be 10 shots for £1. It's now 15 shots for £2. Still, go get a keyring from the shop. Have something for your momentous trip to Chessington. Oh dear. What happened, Kurt? Are you still trying to shoot them? He's still trying to shoot them. Cody got over 100,000. What happened?
Still not bad.
What happened? It is a full train, bar a couple of seats. We have the refill cup today, £10, which really isn't bad if you've already got one to have it reactivated. And I filled it up for Kurt while he goes to the toilet. But we're going to head now down, maybe to Safari. It has got a 20-minute queue now, Safari, but I'll see what he thinks. Don't know where he is. It's bumpy Safari, Kurt. What do you reckon we'll see today?
Flamingos.
I still don't think they're staying. They're not even there.
Yeah, they are.
Are they? Oh, they are there.
Loads of them.
Do we think they're staying, people? Do we think they're staying? I do. I have to say, it's happy days when the giraffes are out. And there's tours on at the moment, which is why the giraffes are this side, because they think they're getting special food. Look at him there. Now the cave is a lot better, isn't it? I think it is a lot better. Just still need to get the shutters fixed again. I have seen it with the shutters down and it is incredible. It doesn't help that the driver puts his lights on. I can't lie to you. It doesn't seem a need for him to put his lights on. But I love some of the projections on here. But I have a feeling we're not staying in here too long.
I still wish the water ran though.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of water. And then you see these all fly off. Gruffalo. How long then? We've been discussing this, haven't we, Kurt? We like to stay controversial. How long do we think Gruffalo's got?
2 years.
So you think Bubbleworks is going to come back?
I do. The IP's up. The IP's up in 2 years.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, if it's 10 years, which it is roughly.
Yeah.
It'll be gone. I think. I mean, they could extend it because they got enough going on with Minecraft.
I would love to see, with Minecraft and Paw Patrol opening, and we do say about IPs, people have got to remember, you know, they used to have Action Man here, they used to have Beano Land here. It's always been a park that's had IPs. It's not new for them to have IPs, but this just always feels like it should be Bubbleworks.
Yeah. And I think by the time Universal opens, it will be.
There we go.
They got to have the park done by now.
You've heard it here first. What do you think? Let us know. I think we got here at quite a good time though. Seems to be getting a little bit busier. So we've still got Jumanji to go into. Mandrill was shut for a bit, so
It's built
a bit of a queue up. Fury is going to be the sticky one today.
It had a 65-minute queue.
And it looked like it had a 65-minute queue as well. So that's the sticky one. And the fact that Ben & Jerry's is only just opening is a little bit... Do we have Ben & Jerry's before... I assume we're having Ben & Jerry's, right?
Yeah.
So are we...
Stupid question.
Do we have it before pizza or after pizza? And we're here all day, so we are actually going to eat here today. It's very rare, but we're going to go for the buffet because we think it's the best value. But I'm guessing we're going to have to get... pizza. We're going to have to get Ben & Jerry's for pizza.
Before?
Well,
what time are we eating pizza?
Well, if we have pizza at 3 and this is closed at 4, how disappointed are we going to be?
I'll cry, probably.
So do we have it now?
Yeah.
Right. Here we go. We are braving the 45-minute queue for Dragon's Fury. It's actually the least we've seen it today. I think it's lunchtime, isn't it? Everyone's got on lunch. And we've been in here... been here about 20 minutes, actually. That's not too bad, because we're right here. So I'll take that. We like a good spin on Dragon's Fury. It's still only running 5 cars. They did say with the new system that it's got in there, they were upping from 4 to 5, which they've now done. I do think it needs the 6th one. I don't think it needs 7. But I do think it does need the 6th one. Hopefully soon. But it seems more reliable this year, doesn't it? I haven't seen anyone climbing down those stairs this year.
No, it's definitely been that.
And that is a win in itself.
Last year was really bad.
I mean, last year, I actually felt a bit left out. You climbed down the stairs, didn't you? I felt a bit left out that I didn't get to do it. But this year, touch wood, it's been all right. We are heading to get something else, but Fury, that was actually, about half our queue? That was all right.
We got a really good spin as
We
well.
got a good spin. It was just us on it because we are heavy and no one else could come off. Basically.
And go up backwards if you weigh more.
Yeah,
well,
go up,
put the weight backwards.
Yeah, go up backwards,
I always
people.
see 2 people go up forward, you don't spin.
No, go up backwards. Just brave it. Go up backwards. We're going to go back in and hopefully we're going to get something to eat, head to Mandrill, get Seastorm done, and then Vampire at 5 to 5. That's the plan.
Yeah.
We heard a rumour they might be open a bit later, but it is a 5 o'clock close, and it looks like a 5 o'clock close the rest of the season, which is crazy. Over summer and Halloween, so I do hope that changes, but we're going to get what we need and head back into the park. You know, I quite like the pizza and pasta. £18 after discount. That's all right. There's a good selection.
There's meals and like those.
Yeah.
That now.
And we do eat our own weight in pizza, easily. And you get free drink. Although we got the refill today, you do get free drink. I think it's a bit of a win, to be honest. I think they are heavily criticised for some of the meals, and actually some of them are quite expensive.
But £18 with annual.
But I think £18 for this, unlimited.
It costs that for a meal and
Yeah.
you get a lot more.
Yeah, no arguments for me. We've eaten too much. I just think that is what it is.
And it's really bloody hot.
It's really hot. So we've got about 90 minutes left. We want to do Mandrill. Actually, that's not bad for Fury. I'll tell you what, actually, I would argue it's not as busy here today as what I thought it would be. It's the last weekend in June before we head into summer. There are a lot of school groups coming during the week. And I have said the weekends actually aren't too bad because I think when kids are coming here during the week, the parents don't bring them at the weekend, which makes perfect sense. And I think the weekends have been better. Me and Cody had quite a good time here as well. But we're going to head over now and see if we can get on Mandrill. I'm not sure after eating that much pizza this is a good idea. Because we're going to be launched at 46? 40 something miles an hour right into this. After 16 slices of pizza. I don't know, Kurt. Did you eat 16 slices of pizza? Maybe. How much a good idea was that? Do we think?
Might have been slightly too soon.
Because I have to say, we've queued about 40 minutes for it when it said 20 minutes. It's alright. 30, say 30.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit longer than what we thought.
It's probably good when we're this.
Yeah, but I'm still quite full.
Food is, yeah, exactly.
He's got pasta coming back up and I can definitely feel the pizza, I can't lie to you. But Mandrill Mayhem, we got a row 7. As well, I haven't been on row 7 in ages, so that's facing backwards to launch up the spike there. That's actually quite cool. I don't think I've done that for about a year or so. I don't think I've done that. I don't think I got it. Yeah, you did it a couple of weeks ago. I don't think I got it in winter. Usually during winter I come here where it's really quiet, but I didn't spend a lot of time here during winter when it was quiet. I will do this year, 100%, as it's open, especially if Toon Blaster and Zufari are open for winter as well. That's a massive bonus. Yeah. Now, toilet break, I think Sea Storm, and then we're going to get into Vampire Queue, hopefully at about 10 to 5 is the plan. Yeah. That's the plan. It's hot. Oh my God. It's proper hot. I think the fate of Rattlesnake is still a little bit unknown, if we're being honest, and we were going to do Sea Storm then Vampire, but it's only got a 5-minute queue, Rattlesnake, so it seems rude not to. I have to say, I like Rattlesnake. I know people say it's rough. It's meant to be. It's meant to throw you around and bump you against things and have sharp brakes, you know, it's like a wild mine train. That's what it's meant to do. And you know, we've got to appreciate some of this detail, because it won't be long and we won't have it. He still moves, look. He still moves, Kurt. Anyway, Rattlesnake is next. Second time today, but this ain't a bad queue. 4:04. No. I'll take that. Were we on the screen with no screen? Yeah, we were again. That's unreal.
It probably moves across, I'm guessing.
That's absolutely unreal.
I guess as a fresh one comes across though.
Well, we haven't got time, Kurt. We've got 7 minutes to get the Vampire.
Yeah.
For a closed ride.
That's fine, it's only a couple-minute walk.
It's a couple-minute walk, we're not full on pizza. I've just got to throw that out there. I'm full on pizza.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I need a wee, but we're going to have to wait. I don't have time to pee. Are we going to get the Vampire? What's time? Ooh, yeah, 7 minutes. I think it's happening. Oh, knackered.
We're here with a few minutes.
Oh, we're here with a few minutes. We say that. What'll happen now is it'll break down or something. I'll tell you what, none of the queues have actually displayed a time, apart from Mandrill today. No. Mandrill's the only one. All the rest have had a logo or nothing. Yeah, well, the Safari one there did by the by Croc Drop, but not actually at the ride. Very odd the way they've behaved today. We have been using the app, of course, but this says on the app it has a 45-minute queue, and I wouldn't mind betting there's quite a lot of people that come here. Now it's funny, because we always say the park should be open later, but actually it has got hugely quieter in the last hour.
I wonder if they put the queue time on to put people off.
It's 5 to 5. We thought we'll hop in a queue, because we've got a behind the scenes tour tonight at 6:30, so we thought we'll hop in a queue that's 45 minutes. So, you know, we weren't hanging around too long. And nobody's here. Now I know everyone wants the ride to open longer, but honestly, they work here. Even this one's open. What's going on? What's happening? And exactly, is he going to let us through? I could have saved the journey, Jack, and gone that way, couldn't I? Unbelievable. Where is everyone? Where is everyone? When do you think we're actually going to catch this 50-minute queue up? What is going on?
It's walk on.
5 to 5. 5 to 5. Vampire is walk on a Saturday. That is insane.
Ben Jerry's is still open.
I was going to say, first thing, Ben and Jerry's is still open, so my panic about it shutting early was really just me wanting ice cream, and actually I probably could have done with it now because it's hotter.
That's what they're thinking, that's why it's still open.
Yeah. But the queue is longer for Sea Storm than what it was for Vampire, which was having its final ride at 5:10. Crazy. Everyone's like, parks need to stay open longer. Well, actually, most people have gone. Now, whether that's because
would they still be here?
Well, would they? That's the big question, isn't it? Would they still be here? And I guess that's the age-old question. We're still here because we're doing something else, but would we still be here if we weren't?
I don't know, because we've had quite a good day and the queue's been all right.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's a difficult one. We're going to refill our drink and milk that, and then just see whether or not Trail of the Kings is still open. We're going to take a quick walk through Trail of the Kings on the way back. I hope you've enjoyed our day at Chessington. It's been much more relaxed, much more sort of chill out, a little bit more informal, if you will. Yeah, we just had a day. We've had a day at the park. We hear a lot of people come at weekends. They're like, we get on 2 rides. You know, we've done all the big rides today. All the big rides today.
Bit of fresh meat.
She's eating. We've done all the big rides today with absolutely no problems. We've done a couple of them a couple of times, like Rattlesnake and Vampire, and we're leaving the park at 5 o'clock. So don't be put off. Make sure you get here early for when it opens, and don't believe the queues, because Vampire was walk on at the end of the day.